Both Pirates are entering the back end of their tunnel. Round 3 regional semifinals from Victoria. Both Pirates versus the Taft Greyhound. The Greyhounds are patiently waiting on the sideline as the American flag and the Texas flag are out front of the tunnel, ready to bring out the Pirates. And we'll be right back from Victoria after this.
Yeah.
2.5 minutes away from kickoff at Frostbank Field, Memorial Stadium in Victoria, Texas. Frostbank logo in midfield as the captains for both teams walk out there. Poth Athletic Booster Club presents Friday night football, Thanksgiving Friday football, round 3, Poth High School, regional semifinals, Poth against Taft. My name is Les Miller. With me again is Rusty Compton, and it's a good time of year for football, Rusty.
It absolutely is. If you're still here, it's great to still be playing this late in the year. And we've got a great matchup tonight with the Taft Greyhounds.
Taft captains are at midfield. They're wearing green jerseys, green pants. Got a white stripe down their green pants with white helmets. Poth is in all white. White everything. Helmets, socks, shoes, pants, jerseys. Blue numerals. At Victoria Stadium here it says Titans across the left end zone in red letters, and the Warriors in the right end zone. Frostbank Field, Victoria. Looking forward to this kickoff. Round 3, as we mentioned, regional semifinals. The winner to get the Tidehaven Tigers, who won earlier today against Wallace Brazos decisively. I think it was 41-0. And they await the winner of this game, and the Pirates are looking to be that opponent.
We definitely are. And you mentioned those uniforms. That's a clean look. That white on white, I like that. It looks fast. And I think we're going to need to be fast tonight because there's a lot of speed on that other side of the field.
Greyhounds anchored by their quarterback Acosta. Like to throw the ball. He's thrown for over 3,700 yards this year. On the other end of the line of scrimmage, or on the other side of the line of scrimmage, the Poth Pirates, they can do both, but they like to run it with Zane Robbie, Matthew Bunn, and others.
Well, they do. They got a lot of options on offense, that's for sure. You can't really concentrate on any one person, so a lot of weapons on the offensive side of the ball.
We thank you as the Pirates will kick off first. They're going to go from left to right. Drismala has it teed up on the 40. And that ball's in the air. It's a high kick. It's going to go to his right side. It's fielded and bounced off of that man at the 15, across to the 22, where the return man will fall on it himself. So they'll get the ball. 1st and 10 from the 22, and a little scary moment to start off for the Taft return team.
Yeah, if you're pulling for this side over here, that'll get your attention because he's coming up. It was a short kick. He came up trying to field it, had to reach for it, got away from him temporarily, and we had a chance to get a big turnover early.
Taft will hit the line. There'll be empty backfield. Quarterback is in the pistol. That's Acosta. 3 receivers right side. Now 1 in motion to the left. He's got twins on the left side. Quick out to the right side, coming back to him. It's complete, but only good for a yard.
Great job by the defense. Coming up on that short pass, nowhere to go after he caught the ball.
2nd and 9 now for Taft Greyhounds as their second play from scrimmage. The ball is going to be snapped at the right hash on the 24. Again, empty set. Now motion from the left to the right. Fake to him, quick out to the left, little screen, and that's going to be incomplete. If it's complete, it's for a loss. And
I was going to say they're actually better off that being incomplete because if he does complete it, they're going to lose about 2.5 there. Another great job of closing by the defense.
Quick out to the right, quick out to the left. 2 yards total. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
I like it. I like starting on defense.
We'll now bring it back. I left the roster in the car, so all prepared, ready to go. He drops back, looking across the middle of the field. He has a man. He slides to a catch. It's complete for a 1st down at the 44. That'll move the sticks. Big game for Taft.
It is, and that's what he does to you. The receiver was able to find some open space there, made the cut inside the defender, sliding catch, 1st down.
Number 5 is the quarterback for Taft, Acosta. As I said, thrown for 3,700 yards this year. He's got a back in the backfield with him to his left. 3 receivers left side, a single man up top. They're going to fake it to the backfield. Another quick out left, and it's going to be good for a gain of about 5 as he gets close to the 47-yard line.
Well, that perimeter speed that the Pirates have, it's going to make that play a little more difficult to try to get outside of us. So if they're going to go side to side, I like our chances.
Luke Rogers, Jared Padilla, and Rankin Ramzinski across the front line there. Cornerbacks Colin Ramzinski and Aiden DeHoyas going to be tested with these quick outs so far. Outside backers Owen Beatrick and Jake Gann. Empty set. Quarterback keeper right up the middle. That is Bryce Burke. It's going to meet him in the backfield, tackle him for a loss. First keeper for Acosta is a loss.
Great job by the defensive line on getting penetration. He had nowhere to go. It was just which one of us was going to throw him down.
That was inside backer Bryce Burke. The other inside backer Matthew Bunn. We'll say those names several times, and we've got 22 out here on the corner. That's going to be Andrew Parker. Now I wish I had the rosters. Empty set. Quarterback drops back, looking to throw. He's going to be flushed. Right side, looking, throwing on the run at the sticks. It's caught. He's going to be at the line to gain or just short. They're going to mark him just short of about a yard as he crosses midfield.
Yeah, that's going to leave him about 4th and 1. This will be an interesting decision here early for Taft because you're on the post side of the field. I could easily see him going for this.
I said Andrew Parker. It was 22. I meant Andrew Peterson. Ramzinski will come back on, and then Peterson will come back in for Beatrick. I'm sorry. Now you're going to have Colin Ramzinski drop back to the safety position. Peterson will take the corner. Right side, and he's tackled at the line of scrimmage, but it looked like what was a face mask. The Taft fans want a face mask, but the Pirates are celebrating a no call, and he probably got the shoulder pad.
I don't think we're done here. They're talking about it, and it was clearly, I'll say clearly, it certainly looked like to me from this angle that he had a very good hold of his face mask. Both the two of the Taft coaches are way out on the field discussing this with the officials, and I think he's going to discuss it with every single one of them before he's done. And as you may be able to hear in the background, I think there's some people
That's
up in
not
the
going to be
press box.
called, and they're going to want to know how that's missed. Instead, that was a 4th down play. Instead, it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 50. Poth Pirates ball. Zane Robbie in the backfield with Bun.
Man, we got away with one there. I'll take it.
There's motion this time. They'll give it to the motion man across the right side. I believe it's Drizmala, and he's going to be good for a gain of 6 or 7 around that right edge.
Nice push by the offensive line. Good pickup on 1st down.
That'll bring it 2nd and 4 as the ball's going to be spotted at the Taft 42. Pirates go no huddle. Bond in the backfield to the left of Robbie. Nobody lined out left. Robbie's going to go that way. Left side. Round his blocker. Stiff arm looking for the edge. Cuts back. 1st down. Nobody around. Robbie's going to walk into the end zone untouched once he got past that 2nd level.
Man, I tell you what, once that dude finds an open space, it's tough to get him. It's tough to catch him. Set the edge. He cuts behind that block.
Pirates
Run.
go quick on the 2-point conversion, or show to go quick. Umpire just now gets out of the way. They were lined up fast. They're going to show that swinging gate to the left, and now they'll call Drizmala out for the extra point. Quick play, quick run play by Robbie. Once he got to that edge, there was nobody left to beat in the secondary for Taft, and the Pirates quickly go up 6-0 and look to put the extra point up by Drizmala. The kick is up, and it's good. Poth Pirates 7, Taft Greyhounds 0, with 8:17 left in the first. Quick strike after what was a no call on a face mask penalty at midfield. Poth Pirates go 49 yards in 2 plays.
Yeah, that couldn't ask for a better start after we get that 4th down stop, no call or not. There was great penetration on the play. He had him behind the line of scrimmage, just maybe got his hand in the wrong place.
So they'll bring this kickoff team back on the field for the Pirates. The 2nd time, the opening kickoff being the 1st. Ball was spotted at the 22 the 1st time after it bounced off the chest of the Greyhound return man. Drizmala kicked it to his right. The return's left side of the field, and we'll see where he wants to place this one. Taft in their first series was content with quick outs to the right side and left side with some quarterback runs, and the runs didn't go anywhere.
No, they didn't, and I think we've shown them early that the strength of this offense is there for the taking tonight. So if we can just keep capitalizing on that, maybe it's business.
Drizmala's kick is off. He's going to put it to the
Nice
same
kick.
spot, a little bit deeper, as it will sit halfway through the end zone for a touchback, and a much deeper kick this time for Drizmala.
Really nice kick. Well, that's the start you want, right? I mean, that's
Opposite of last week.
Yeah, a little bit different feel. Yeah, they didn't listen.
Those are the announcers here.
No.
We're next. We're in the booth next to the public address, so you can hear some different voices. That's them discussing the Polish names of the Pirates and how to pronounce them, despite our best teaching efforts
We had a
pregame.
tutorial.
We tried. Little pitch this time.
Nice.
Met in the backfield again. They tried to run a little bit of sweep around the left side. He's met in the backfield for a loss of 1.
Is that Bond?
10?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's just a beast. Once he gets through there, you don't want to see him coming if you're wearing green.
Ramzinski, Colin Ramzinski, little brother of Rankin Ramzinski, out on that right corner position. Earlier it was Peterson. De Hoyos at the other corner position. Drizmala and Selansky are the safeties. Quarterback looking
Around.
straight, left side pass the whole way. He's pressured. Ball drops incomplete as you had Burke, Owen Patrick, the outside linebacker, and the safety on coverage there.
Well, and you nailed it. It's the pressure on that play. He didn't have a chance to get his feet set or really do anything else to try and look upfield and see where he wanted to go with the ball. Just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
So that'll bring up 3rd and 11. Ball's going to be spotted at the 23 of Taft. Quick, empty set, drops back, looking across the middle of the field, throws it. Nobody around as it overthrown everybody, intended for number 12 for Taft, now to bring up 4th down.
Great start by the defense. 2 back-to-back stops.
4th and 11.
We may have to do something with this glass if we're going to be able to see the whole game.
Ball spotted at the
Don't do it.
Taft 12.
Let me just open the door.
Cleaning the windows here. Punt. Pressured under punt. It's a short punt, very high. It's going to bounce at the 42 of Taft and do its best to get to midfield, and it won't even do that. It'll be 1st and 10 Pirates from the Taft 49, about the same spot that it took them 2 plays to score a touchdown from the last time. Compton over here sharpening his pencil. They have an old school pencil sharpener mounted on the wall where you grind the pencil.
Anything for a pencil right now, just give that thing a workout.
You're probably one of those kids who just sat at the class all the time just grinding it. And around Solansky, going to the left side, looking to cut up. He does. He's going to be shoe tackled as he gets a gain of 6. That's Solansky's first run. That's Gabriel Solansky.
Way to keep your head up. Follow your blockers, but then he saw that it was opening up back to his right, so he cuts back against the grain and picks up a nice, what was that, 6 yards?
6 yards down. Brings up 2nd and 4, ball spotted at the 43 of the Greyhounds. Bun to Robbie's right. In motion is Drizmala, the right side. Bun up the middle. His first carry, bounces it out left side. Good for a 1st down. Looking for more across the 35. 1st down Pirates.
Well, that's that combination of speed and power right there, because he had some defenders make contact with him early, but he just drove them back and picked up the 1st. It's a nice job for doing that, by the way. It's kind of crooked.
Oh, goodness.
It's crooked. Now we're talking.
Symmetrical window cleaning is what's asked of Compton. If you're ever going to announce a game with him, make sure you dry the windows off. Go. Robbie pulls it from Bun, looking up the middle for a 1st down run. It's going to be good for a gain of about 6.
Well, that's the thing the Pirates do. They give you so many things to think about. I mean, so we're going left, we go left, and then out straight up the middle. I mean, you just got a lot of things to worry about on that side of the ball if you're playing the Pirates.
So 2nd and 4. Balls are spotted just inside the 30 of Taft. 6:10 left. Pirates up 7-0 on the Greyhounds. We're going to look to pass as we fake the read option. There's a man intended at the goal line, and it's incomplete. And that's Nate Guevara, and he had everybody beat.
Well, who is that?
Solansky. Gabriel
Was
Solansky.
by himself. He didn't see him because he had 2 options. The receiver he threw to was obviously had beaten his man, but Solansky was down here camped out with nobody within 15 yards of him, waving frantically trying to get his attention. He just didn't see him.
3rd and 4. Bun to the right side of Robbie. Robbie's in the pistol. Fake to Bun. Robbie keeps it himself. Good for a 1st down. And then some across the 15. He's going to be tackled about the 13. 1st and 10. Pirates.
Well, that's what you do if you're Robbie. Okay, I missed the receiver. Well, how about this? I'll just run it right up your throat. Probably more down your throat, I guess.
Up your throat.
Down, yeah, that doesn't make any sense at all. Up the middle, but down your throat.
Up your throat, down the middle.
No, I'd said it backwards. But it's up the middle, down your
You're
throat.
too worried about my window cleaning.
Well, I'm distracted. There's no doubt about it. If I can't see clearly.
Empty set now for Robbie. Motion this time looks like Bun.
Come on.
Gonna give it to him.
Cut.
Looking for the right edge. And once he gets that right edge, touchdown Bun. Nobody touches him.
Tell you what, Matthew there could have just picked which hole he wanted to run through. I mean, he had a varied option of windows there to take that into the end zone untouched. Great job by the offensive line there, giving him room to run.
No swinging gate show. Now they'll kick the extra point, or showing the extra point as Robbie will hold it. Drizmala looks to add the 14th point of the 1st quarter. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is good. 14-0, 5:21 left in the 1st quarter. Pirates up on the Greyhounds, and 2 quick scores from midfield for the Pirates.
Well, you have to love what you're seeing so far out of the Pirates. The energy levels there, the physicality, the speed, everything we've gotten used to watching this year, they have definitely brought with them tonight to Victoria.
Left edge, right edge, up the middle. Throwing has been there. Two receivers. I mean,
and he just missed on the one. The receivers behind him, and he was there. It was just a step. Yeah, a lot different feel tonight, huh? That's the first few drives.
Well, how quick it can turn because we were down this time.
Exactly right.
At this point in the game last week, we were down this score in the first quarter. Came back to.
And it happened in a hurry.
Beat the Bowling Bulldogs, who incidentally were DMing girlfriends of the football team.
That was the word. That's what we heard.
Didn't end well.
Well, yeah. Sometimes you just need to leave well enough alone.
Poke the bear.
Mm-hmm.
Poke the pirate.
Yeah, don't be poking pirates.
Ball's on the tee. Drismato's going to put it to the right side of the kick team. Ball's caught at the 5. He's going to look to that left sideline. Initially met at the 18, and the second guy pounds him. That looks like Jake Gann. And that's going to be spotted at 18.
Gann lit him up.
Howdy, my name is Jacob.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Woo, you're going the wrong way.
You are now. Ooh. Oh, man, that was a lick.
Yeah, somebody may want to put a hat on Gann on the kickoff.
I wouldn't want to.
No, but you're gonna have to.
You're gonna have to chip him, do something. Chip him, trip him.
Trip and fall in front of him.
Don't give him a clean look. He's made that clear.
Straight pass, right side, looking to the back out of the outfield in the flats, right side. He's met by 3 or 4 Pirates. Going to be only a gain of 1. They're looking for these quick outs, and it's not happening.
Well, and the defense is just doing a great job of being disciplined, staying right there, getting set, not over pursuing. I mean, we'll give you 1 yard pass plays, but that's going to work for us if you want to continue that.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 9. Ball's going to be spotted at the 21. Empty set. Throws it up. And he drops the man. He had it down the left sideline across midfield. He hit him in both hands and he dropped it. Covered it. Drismata was coming over and Ramzinski was on the coverage.
I tell you what, that's good coverage too. He dropped that in there on the dime. I mean, that was a really nice pass because the coverage was good. And there was help, as you said, coming over the top. But, man, he put that the only place it could be, and it hit him right in the hands.
Very good pass from Acosta. Ramzinski on the coverage. You got to think you're going to see that again.
Uh-huh.
3rd and 9. Taft from their own 21 in motion. Left side. Kind of fake it to him. Throw it over the middle. Incomplete as it hits the floor at the 30. Hits the ground at the 30. He had a man on him. It was not going to be enough for a first down, but close. Incidentally, it's going to bring 4th and 9.
Well, a lot of traffic there over the middle and just wasn't able to bring it in.
4:35 on the clock in the first quarter. Poth up 14-0 on the Taft Greyhounds. Taft in all green, Poth in all white. Punt. Another short punt.
Get away from it.
Peaks and hangs. Bounces at the 45. It'll go out of bounds and spotted at the 45. And dare I say it, the best field position Poth has had so far, be it only by 3 yards.
Yeah, good starting point. Yeah, you just worry one like that. You're not expecting it to be behind you and up over your head, so sometimes you can just get a crazy bounce there. But this time, none of us luckily were near it.
Burke, receiver out to the right side. Give his inside to Bond. Nobody meets him up the middle. He's looking for a safety to hit. Get around the edge inside the 30, first down at the 29. Easy run by Bond.
Well, that line of scrimmage right now is just being owned by the Pirates on both sides of the ball. You can see it on the defense, the push, the pressure we're getting on their quarterback. Same thing on offense. We're just resetting the line of scrimmage, getting the running backs room to move, whether or the quarterback, whoever's got the ball, has got plenty of room.
So far it's been Bun, Robbie, and a little bit of Drizmala. And now Bun and Robbie in the backfield. We're going to reset the tight end, Burke, from the left side. Now he's down at the right side, hand in the ground. Robbie looking to pass, straight drop back to the right side, over the middle, overthrows Burke down the seam.
Just overthrew him, and he had him open again. But I like it. Take a shot down the field. Keep him honest.
Bring up 2nd and 10 from the Taft 28. Ball spotted just inside the right hash. Straight pass the whole way on that first down play. No read option. As the Pirates like to do this time. They're going to have DeHoyas in motion. They're going to give it to DeHoyas. Robbie will pull it on the read option, and he fights across the 20. Good for another Pirate first down. Ball's going to be spotted inside the 18.
Dare I say the bull was loose on that one?
The bull pulled his way to that first
Yes,
down.
he did.
And he tricked me.
Yes, he did. You were completely fooled.
I went with DeHoyas the whole way.
Yep. As did about 3 of their defenders.
So did Taft.
Yes.
Follow me, Taft. I'll lead you to the ball.
Keep listening to us.
Robbie with Bun on his left side. This give is to Bun. Looking for the edge. He's wrapped up as he gets to the 25. Short gain. That'll bring him 2nd down at about 6.
Well, nice tackle that time by the defender. Got down low, just got around those ankles. Able to bring him down. You don't want to go high on him.
2:51 left in the first quarter. Pirates up 14. Robbie in the backfield. 2nd down play. Bun to his left. At the Y is Burke on the right side. They're going to go around the right edge. Looking for the edge. He has it. Looks a man to beat. He goes across the end zone. Touchdown Pirates. Matthew Bun.
Well, he started off with a... We got a flag. Oh, that's coming back, so we won't spend a lot of time on that one.
It'll be a hold.
It was another nice run.
The hold that goes against the Pirates. The flag was thrown down at the 13 on the right side of the field, and they're going to mark it off from the line of scrimmage. Was at the 15, so it'll be 2nd and about 16 yards.
Yeah.
Pirates need to get to the 8-yard line for a first down.
That's a shame, too, because he made a really nice run to the right. At about the 5-yard line, he just zeroed in on the defenders and just ran right over them into the end zone, just inside that pylon.
This time a back on either side. To Robbie's right is Solansky. He'll go in motion. Robbie's going to follow that left side. He's going to cut it inside at the original line of scrimmage, get inside the 15, stop short of the first down. It's going to bring up 3rd and short.
But that's a great pickup on 2nd and long. Now you've made 3rd very manageable. And the way this offensive line's opening up holes, you like your chances on 3rd and about, what is that, 3, 4? Could have waited until he said it, and I don't know.
3rd and 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
Robbie's going to give it to Bun up the middle, untouched, across the line to gain, and inside the 5, tackled at the 3.
That's just power football.
So with 1:48 left in the first quarter and a 14-0 lead, Pirates are going to have a 1st and goal situation from the 3. I think he's going off of me.
Oh, they easily could. He's probably heard you. Get in there.
Bun up the middle.
Oh my goodness.
Dances across the goal line, untouched.
Tippy toe.
20 points in the first quarter for the Pirates. Easy at the line of scrimmage, as Rusty's been saying.
And I will not mention the field goal, extra points, or anything tonight at all. I'm going to avoid that temptation.
Robbie, 2 hold. He's a senior. Seth Drizmala, another senior, looking to kick it through for the extra point. A little bit of a high snap, and I think Drizmala might have pulled that to the left. Snap was late, get done. What were you saying, Rusty?
That wasn't me. I said I wasn't going to mention it, so I don't get blamed for that.
So,
I'm mentioning it. Was that enough?
With 1:24 and a Rusty jinx, the Pirates, in their only negative play so far of the first quarter was a missed extra point, and they lead 20-0.
Man, that's rough. Because even when you're trying not to jinx it, you were somehow able to jinx it. Dadgum. My bad, Seth. I was determined tonight to not give you the announcer jinx.
It's happened so much that at this point,
It's really not even.
Seth just really kind of just looks up here, kind of tips his helmet to Compton because he knows. Like, honestly, if Seth missed it, it's not Seth. I mean, how many does he miss?
Hardly ever.
In 4 years.
2? What? I don't know, maybe more than that. It's not many. He's money. He's automatic. I've said those before, right before one that's not quite as advantageous. All right, well, that's the only thing that's gone bad for the Pirates so far, so I would say we're off to a good start. Just keep doing what we're doing.
Seth is going to kick it again, same as the last 3 or 4 kicks from the 5. And they're going to cut across the midfield. He's going to hand it off to another back. He's going to be tackled again at the 18 or 19-yard line. That's 55. Owen Beatrice is going to be throwing him out of bounds as they try to get a little sneaky. First and 10 from their own 19.
A little trickeration. Not sure what exactly that was. They seem to be kind of talking about it a little bit. It was more like a hot potato, like, here, I don't want it. It wasn't really a reverse.
Let me see if I can see my kid. I can't. With a minute 17, Taft will look to gain some kind of momentum on the offensive side of the ball. They're going to have motion to the left side, give us to the back out of the backfield, the right edge. He's met immediately by Burke as he crosses the line of scrimmage. It's going to be good for a gain of 2.
Just tough sledding up inside against that Pirate front.
Bond will get a rest as Smoka has come in at inside backer. Logan Pavelik also in on that defensive line. Spelling, I believe, Padilla. Coach is looking to get some rest for some of the defensive starters. Quick out, right side. Caught at the line of scrimmage. Caught behind the line of scrimmage and be good for a gain of about 3 or 4. And it's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Well, he got a nice block. I think he just lost his footing there, it looked like. We had some rain earlier. I don't know what it's done to this turf field. So far, I haven't noticed any issues with footing, but it looked like he just slipped.
So 3rd and short, one of the only 3rd and shorts for Taft so far, as clock's at 4-3. They're not going to snap it. It'll be the end of the first quarter. They'll switch sides, and we'll start the 3rd quarter. And we'll take a quick break, and we'll mute you. Keep this link, and we'll be right back. Back at the beginning of the second quarter. Somehow we switched fields and it went from 3rd and 2 to 3rd and 1. Taft. Long back is bobbled in the backfield. It's picked up again. He's going to pick it up and throw it to an illegal receiver, the lineman. They'll drop the flag. It's complete. It's going to be complete for a loss of about 10. And it's going to be a flag, so it's going to be inconsequential. Either way, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Quarterback Acosta looked to fake it or looked to read to the bat. When he did, he went to pull it. When it slipped out, hit the carpet, picked it back up, was running backwards, and the Pirates were there by the time he could pick it up. Turned around, heaved it to the only man around was a lineman. which resulted in the penalty. Luke Rogers and Rankin Ramzinski will run off the field. Bring in Nate Kopetsky and Rowan Macias as some substitutions on the defensive side. Andrew Peterson also in there at the corner spot. This is going to be a punt return. It was showing a punt return on a third down, but Selansky was back. Now he'll come up. I think he was just kind of sitting back in case, not realizing that the penalty was there. Or he just wanted to get a better view. So now the officials will spot the ball at the 19 of Taft. And they stand over the ball and talk about it. Did you miss that? Did you see that play?
I didn't.
It was a pass complete after a fumble in the backfield. Quarterback picked it up, completed it to a lineman.
Well done. I don't think you can do that, but that's outside the box thinking.
4th down. The lineman caught it like, I'm not supposed to catch this.
Like you felt guilty.
Yeah. So it's a 4th and 10 play. Now Selansky will drop back, as will Colin Ramzinski. They'll both stand at midfield. Selansky on the left side. High punt's going to drive them even further back as they both go back. Ramzinski will get away from it. They'll think about it now.
Don't do it.
Selansky will go up and block just in case. Ball's going to be spotted dead, untouched by the Pirates at the Pirate 30. And this is the only time, correct me if I'm wrong, that the ball's been in Pirate territory.
I'm sure you're right.
I wouldn't be so sure. First and 10 Pirates from their own 30. 11:37 left in the first half. Pirates with a 20-0 lead. And it got colder. A light rain falling. A slight wind from left to right. Give to Selansky. There's a flag in the backfield as Selansky slips in the backfield, met by a couple of Greyhounds, but there's going to be a flag.
Illegal shift.
It's going to go against the Pirates. You say illegal shift, right?
I think so.
Okay.
That's what it is,
I
right?
didn't know if you were just mad at some illegal stuff happening.
No.
Can't believe this
Family
illegal
show.
shift.
Family show. No, illegal shift.
So it'll be a 5-yard penalty, bring up 2nd down and 15. Ball's going to be spotted now at the Pirate 25. Bun on the left side of Robbie. 2 receivers left side. Motion comes from the right to the left. That is Selansky.
Look at
right
that.
side.
Look at
Nobody right
Look
up
at
the
that.
middle. Bun runs
Look
right
at
through
that.
the middle of the defense. Down the right hash. Past everybody. 10, 5. Touchdown. Woo! Matthew Bun. How about a 2nd and 15 down run for a 75-yard touchdown.
Right up the middle and just outran everybody. He had several defenders with angles on him, and it just did not matter. Fantastic run by Bun. And that brought the Poth side, which we do have a good crowd over there tonight, as usual, brought them to their feet.
In the rain, on the holidays.
Oh, that was awesome. No, we got a good crowd here tonight.
In the cold.
It is that.
And Compton said nothing about the extra point, and thus it is good. 26. Nope, it's going to be 27. Pirates. 11 minutes left in the first half.
Man.
It's just quick strikes.
It is.
Line of
And
scrimmage.
there's just if you look at that sideline now, there's just a lot of heads turned around talking to each other like, well, I'm not sure. What do you think?
A lot of fans on the Taft side on their phones, Facebooking. Maybe they're listening to us.
Oh, they may be trying to find our link. I doubt that very seriously, but
Go out there and tell them. Poth ISD YouTube, Athletic Boosters. You'll love what we're saying.
we do have friends all over this part of the state.
Franklin loved us as they were pounding us last
Well,
year.
yeah, I mean, that was not really much to do there. It's hard to complain about that team.
Tidehaven awaits the winner. They finished
Well,
off Wallace Brazos earlier today.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. You want it, we talked about on the way down. You want to come out, you want to make a statement, you want to get a good quick start. Well, we've certainly done that. So let's just keep it up.
Now, foot on the throat.
Oh, absolutely.
Drasmala's kick. This time, his first kick
Bounce.
from right to the left, and it bounces at the 18
Get on
to
it.
the 15, where he's picked up, makes one man miss, makes a couple more across the 20, across the 25, where he's finally brought down at the 29. Pretty good run there by Taft, return man.
Is that Parker on the tackle?
Number 12,
I believe
Parker
so.
Stevens.
Yep. Nice job. Well, that may be one of the few times that we've seen where the coverage team just kind of overran that a little bit because of the bobble, and sometimes that'll happen. And he was able to get, maybe about another 15 yards after that, but still disciplined enough to not let him get out in the open field.
10:53 left in the second quarter. Taft trails the Pirates 27-0. Ball spotted 1st and 10 for Taft at their own 29. Motion to the right side. Quarterback
Right
keeps
there.
it up the middle. He's met immediately. Good for spins and falls forward. Good for a gain of 3.
Jake Gann again, which I believe he's already introduced himself once tonight. Nice tackle for short gain.
We're going to go Rogers, Padilla, Ramzinski again across the front. All the starters are back in with the exception of Bonnet, inside backer. Going to be replaced by Carson Smoka, inside backer, along with Bryce Burke. Inside give this time, good for another gain of about 3 or 4. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3 as the ball's going to be spotted at the Taft 37.
Offensive line doing a better job there, giving him the running back room to run.
Taft went from an empty backfield to a couple backs on the last play. They're now going to go single back from the pistol. Backs on the right side of Acosta. This time motion to the right side. They're going to give it to the back.
Not
Met at the line of scrimmage, and he's not going to get anywhere. That's going to bring up a 4th and 2. That is going to be Rankin Ramzinski.
That's a big dude. You going here?
I wouldn't be surprised if they call a timeout here.
Yeah, you might want to. I think they are.
They're
Fourth
gonna
and short, down 4 scores.
The play's in. They're going to line up for it. Back goes to the left.
Come
Trips
on,
to
dude.
the right side.
Shut this down.
Motion left side. They're going to give it to him. He's
Nope.
got the line of scrimmage.
Nope.
Push back. It's not going to be good, but they mark him good enough. He didn't get as far as they marked. Now he comes in. As they go. What do we got?
I don't know.
I know. I got it.
Okay. I think he's short. That's not even close.
Well, he came in
Yeah,
with good enough, and he.
Yeah. No, the sign where he comes running in, but I don't know how we ended up there, but that's the proper spot. But he's definitely short. He's short half a yard. And all the wishing and arm waving we want to do over here, I don't think it's going to change it. Let's see just how short. Maybe a little less than half a yard, but short nonetheless. And that will be Pirate football on the Greyhound 38.5 yard line.
Looking for the links. Can't find it. So 8:46 left. Pirates going to take over in the first half. Pirates will take over 1st and 10 from the Taft 38. Robbie going to pull it, throw it down the left side, and the receiver, Selansky, had to play defense and knock it away from the defender as the ball was tipped away at the 5-yard line.
Well, they're keeping that defense honest by taking these deep shots, and I definitely like the approach. And you really feel like we're going to hit one of these here in a minute, because we've just barely missed several. Look out. Look out.
Give is to Bond this time up the middle, looking for the left side. Good for a first down across the 25. Ball's going to be spotted at the 22. Pirates will see a 1st and 10.
Just more of the same. Great blocking up front. Matthew Bunn following it, powering his way to another first down. We switch that down marker over there, my man.
Yeah, it's a first down marker. Digital LED letters. Is it digital? Or just like LED letters?
You could just say down marker.
It's lit up. It's bright. It says 4th down, but it's first. There we go.
There we go.
Little things are bothering us now as we're up 27 to nothing.
First world problems.
Jasmala jet sweep to the right side, cuts up the middle. Jasmala's going to walk in the end zone, but there's a flag, comes out of the defensive secondary.
It was there.
And Jasmala had one.
You could see it open up, and maybe the hold helped it open a little more.
It's going to be a hold that goes against the Pirates.
Well, thus far, the only thing that has backed us up is us.
And jinxes.
Jinx was a non-jinx because I was saying I'm not going to jinx it.
And it didn't back us up.
No.
Just cost us a point.
But I'm saying that one's not on me because I didn't jinx it. I mean, sometimes, you just miss it on your own. So I'm going to have to give Seth that because the jinx was not in play.
So the net result will be a loss of 1. Is just going to bring up 1st and 11. Run the same thing to the other side, but Robbie will pull it this time. This time he's met at the line of scrimmage, and that's all he gets. No gain. He'll bring up 2nd and 11.
Yeah, this time we looked up a lot of green jerseys in front of him. Nowhere to go.
Pirates will run that read option where they can give it to the Bun out of the backfield or have the receiver in motion looking for the end. They've run it a couple times, but up the middle. Actually, they've all worked except for the hold. This time the give will be to Bun out of the backfield. He's going to fight for about 5. We're going to bring it 3rd and about 6.
Well, as we well know, 3rd and 6 is certainly manageable for the Pirates, and I would tend to think that we're in 2-down territory no matter what.
Ball spotted at the Taft 18. Need to get to the 12. Pirates going from the right to the left. Burke, tight end, right side. Wing, right side, motion, Jasmala to the right side, Bun on the right side of Robbie. Robbie's going to run to the right, looking to throw. He will. In the flats, complete. That's Burke. Across the 12-10. He fights for more inside the 5. They're going to be spotted at the 1. Nice throw and catch and run afterwards.
It really was, and he made a nice catch, and as he was working his way up the field, had enough presence of mind to he tried to reach that ball across the goal line as he was going out of bounds. I'm not quite sure he didn't cross that plane, but they're going to mark him just short nonetheless.
No defenders around Burke as he caught that about 6 or 7 yards deep into the secondary and turned upfield. And 1st and goal from inside the 2. Give.
Oh, no.
Bond had to reach back and get it from Robbie, and he'll jump across the line for another touchdown.
Well, that looked a little sketchy there for a second. It looked like the ball, maybe there was a little bobble on the exchange, but he, like as you said, was able to get. Oh, we got somebody down. Was able to bring it in and get it across the goal line. We have a Taft player on the field.
Taft man down at the goal line. We'll take that opportunity to play this word for him, the UIL.
A performance without an audience is just a rehearsal. Without Without your presence, high school sports and the performing arts aren't possible. Ensure that these essential extracurricular activities continue to enrich the lives of students in Texas. Purchase a ticket to your local high school's game or performance.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Taft man on his feet, and he runs unaided to the sideline. No help at all. Runs away from all the training staff.
Yeah, good to see.
Touchdown was good. Puts up 33. Drismala looking to make it 34. Rusty being silent. Of course it's good. 34-0. 6:18 left in the second half. Pirates have this one way ahead of the Greyhounds here.
Well, it's exactly the kind of opening that we would want first quarter and a half. Up 34-0. You can't ask for much better than that for the way to start a game. The only times we've gone backwards so far have been penalties. We've been imposing our will on both lines of scrimmage. We've missed on a couple of deep pass plays, but they've been there as well. So, I mean, really, right now, just clicking on all cylinders. But I do have a question now.
For me?
Mm-hmm.
Or the other person in here?
for the poll we're about to do. So the fans over here on the Taft side.
Yeah, we can start whispering now.
Well, I don't want them to get offended by the question. It's just a legitimate question. But if you've noticed, they're doing the tomahawk.
Mm-hmm. The Braves or the Seminoles?
Well, Braves. Yeah, we'll do Braves.
Okay.
But they're the Greyhounds.
Yep.
And I'm just trying to put together the connection. Any thoughts on that?
Yeah.
I figured you did.
Yeah, I think you can take this phone that we're broadcasting from, and you can go in the stands at halftime, and you can ask them.
Do some field interviews?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a terrible idea.
Drismala kickoff high and short, fielded at the 15. Come across midfield to his right, looking for the edge. 20-25, trying to cut back up. That's Parker Stevens, throws him down at the 32.
Nice tackle, Parker.
Parker been in the weight room?
Yeah, I guess so. Look at just walking on like shit, whatever.
And he didn't get unbalanced. He just grabbed the man, two hands,
just
spun around.
Here you go. Here's your seat. I found it for you. It's right over here on the sideline.
And with that, Parker Stevens will stay in an outside backer and say, come get me off the field.
Mm-hmm.
He and Smoka will be the only non-starters out there on defense. 1st and 10 from the 31 of Taft. Acosta, only man in the backfield. Looks to throw quick to the left side. He does, and met immediately by Colin Ramzinski, who tackled him for a 2-yard loss.
He absolutely did. That ball was not even out of the quarterback's hand when he made his break. That was a fantastic read. Nice tackle. And then and he got lots of help once he wrapped him up. So again, great pursuit by the rest of the defense.
Film study comes in handy. 5:30 left in the first half. Pirates up 34-0. Taft looking to throw left side in the flats. Caught. Going to be run out of bounds after a gain of 4. Ball's going to be spotted at the 35, where it will be 3rd down and 6.
Stevens on the push out of bounds there. Give us, uh-oh. Looks like the rain is back.
Umbrellas are coming out.
Yes,
both
sir.
sides.
They are scrambling. It's good to be inside.
This time, right side caught. Good for a touchdown. 1st down. He tries to hurdle man as he gets across midfield. Nobody around the right flats there. Big gain for Bowling. It's going to be a gain of about 20. Ball's going to be spotted at the what? You're looking at me.
So we're playing Taft.
Oh, what'd I say?
Bowling.
It's green.
It is green. And they are, well, no, one's a bulldog one. Well, they're both dogs.
They're dogs. Yeah. The
I
green
was
dogs.
so close. I should have just let you roll.
They're going to go quick. Look to throw to the right side again. It's caught across the 40. Good for a gain of 9.
Well, it appears he's found a matchup on this side that he likes. That's twice in a row he's gone to the same spot. And that's a quick pass. And he's got some zip on it. So you don't want to just, let your guard down here and let them get momentum with a drive. Keep them right where they're at.
This time he's looking left across the middle of the field. Don't throw a flag. They don't. Ball's incomplete. They bring up 2nd and 2. I still want to say bowling. Who are we playing? Taft.
It's like Kurt Russell, Robin Williams movie.
What?
Best of Times, Taft High School. They go back and replay the game from the 70s. That's a good movie.
Taft High School in San
Go get on it.
The snap is dropped.
Look at this.
And he's going to come out, throw it to the right side. A receiver screen who still had a man was still open is caught. And it's going to move the chains as it gets across the 37, just inside the 37. We're going to 1st and 10. We have 4:43 on the clock in the 2nd quarter.
Well, all you can do there is tip your hat to Acosta because that was just a great athletic play because it would look like it was going south in a hurry and he was able to recover with the defense in his face and still get the ball off to pick up the 1st down.
And this time Acosta looking right side again. He's going to look man to man down the line or down the sideline, incomplete on the right side, and he had a step.
He did.
Acosta, quite the quarterback.
Well, he is, and we talked about it today. I mean, his numbers are there. I mean, it's easy to see the production that he's been able to put up all year. But he's definitely got an arm on him, no doubt about it. And he's got the athleticism to go with it. So when a play starts to break down, like what we just saw, he's still able to make something out of it.
Wide splits for the line of scrimmage, drops back, looks over the middle. He's got a man, caught at the 15, across the 5, touchdown. Taft Greyhounds with 4:17 left. They strike. And that was an easy throw and catch. Single coverage down the right side seam as he cuts a post pattern in. Catches it behind the defense and in for the touchdown.
They made that look easy.
Their extra point is blocked, caught,
get him,
trying to advance, they'll tackle him. So that'll be a no conversion, extra point conversion, no good. Blocked. And with 4:17 left in the 2nd quarter, that'll give us a 34-6. Pirates on top.
Well, that's the offense that we've heard so much about, and they made it look like it on that drive there because that was quick. It was very efficient. The one play where it kind of got a little shaky, they were still able to pick up a 1st down. So, I mean, we're seeing the athletes that they have on display with that drive for sure.
Rain continues to fall.
Boy, this is one of those nights. Glad you're not on top of the press box like we have been so many times.
Umbrellas covering fans on both sides.
It's rough out there right now. Actually, a little too warm in here.
Wow.
Well, I'm just,
Dumb and Dumber when he takes off both sets of gloves.
Yeah, it's cozy.
Yeah, we're in the Rockies. Kick. Caught at the 15. Dropped. Picked up at the 18. That's Solansky. He's going to go across to the right side. He's got room. He's going to make another man miss for 40. 45. Midfield. Solansky drags his man. It's going to be a late flag. Is that a hold?
I don't know. It was hole blocking the back. Something right at the tail end on a really nice return. Going to set us up at about midfield, but now they're going to back us up. Still going to have good field position, but I'm thinking perfect answer.
I thought
Just run this back.
Gabe had it for a second. He had one man to beat on that right edge, and that man just had the angle.
Whoa.
They're walking all the way back from midfield back inside the 30, inside the 25,
Well, I just assumed
back to
that,
where he caught it.
But when did it happen?
There's a flag way over here standing at the 16.
Oh, I didn't see it. I didn't see this one. Yeah, in that case, yeah, that's way worse.
4:03 left before halftime.
Plenty of time.
Pirates with their worst field position as they're going to mark it back even further. It was spotted at the 16, the flag was. They're going to mark it back to the 8.
Well, that's the hidden yardage you hear coaches talk about when they're doing their coaches thing. And that's the 50-yard line versus your own 8. That's a big difference.
Drismala goes in motion, right side bun, up the middle, give. Plenty of room. He's going to cut back. That's Solansky. That's not Bun lined up in the backfield. He's tackled as he gets across the 20. It's going to be good for a first down.
A great pickup. First down.
I was wondering, very unlike Bun to not continue up the middle and bounce it out the right side, but that's the speed Solansky has, and that's what he would do. Bun back in the backfield now. Maybe it was Bun. Was it Bun?
I can't see on this side right here when they're over here, honestly.
This is to Bun. He jumps over the line of scrimmage. Another first down across the 35. Another easy run for the Pirates.
Yeah, this side of the field, I'm having to look through 2 panes of foggy glass, so it's a little hard to make out numbers.
Foggy glass.
Misty glass.
New Sherwin-Williams paint color. Misty glass. First and 10 Pirates from their 36. 3:22 left in the first half. Robbie's going to think about pulling it, but he's going to give it to Solansky. Has the edge. Looking for somebody. Tucks it up. 40. 35 before he's finally brought down. Big gain for Solansky and the Pirates.
And that's, again, the tough run after contact. I mean, you could have easily just gone out of bounds on that, about 10 yards back, but instead just keeps plowing and picks up that extra yardage. And that's just the extra effort there that you love to see.
Pirates looking to go quick. Mouthpieces, towels flying everywhere as the defense gets set. Quick up the middle. That's Bun. Untouched up the middle. He's going to bounce it right side. He has a blocker. Gets around the edge. This is going to be a Matthew Bun touchdown. No flags. Easy run for Matthew.
And Matthew says, this is what I think about your drive down the field. How about that?
Starting
Another
from
nice run.
inside our own 10.
Back us up. Wherever you want us to start, we can start from there.
Solansky. Bun. Solansky. Bun. Touchdown. 2:57 left and we have 46 combined points in the first half. Drismala looking to make it 47. Easy extra point. He does. 47 combined points. The problem for Taft is that 41 of those were scored by the Pirates.
That's correct. We're doing most of the heavy lifting on that combined point equation.
And it's not real heavy.
They don't look like it's heavy. I mean, a lot of these runs have really just been well, you hate to say they make it look easy, but right now, there's a couple of these they really have. And it's not. They're just making it look that way because of the blocking and the speed that we have.
That's off to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, no doubt about it.
Getting to the second level.
Absolutely.
There's not a linebacker around in the picture. There's not anybody that's going to touch these backs when Bun runs up the middle until you get to the safeties.
That's
he
absolutely
splits,
right.
He either splits them and they still don't touch him or he bounces it outside.
Exactly right. Yeah, the blocking has just been outstanding.
Drismala's kick is going to be fielded at the 20. 25 met immediately.
Way to hang on to him.
He's going to be gang tackled at the 20 and pushed back a few yards. They're going to give him forward progress for the 22. And Taft is going to have 2 minutes and 51 seconds to try to mimic the drive they just had.
Yeah, first guy there just got a hold of him, just wouldn't let go. Waited on the cavalry.
I think that was 84 Eli Harris. As I said, my roster's on the dashboard of my car in the parking lot where Rusty left it. With his phone.
I'm not going to say where the phone is. Somebody will be out looking for it. Phone didn't make it to Victoria.
Right side, quick pass. Out on the flats. He's got tackled at the 28. That's Solansky. His hat pops off as he makes the tackle.
Nice hairdo.
The Pirates have dyed their hair as a team.
Spectacular.
Some irregular orangish colors.
Yeah, I'm not. You don't see that in nature.
That was a gain of 7. That brings up a 2nd and 3 here. 2:27.
Uh-oh.
The ground ball is a snap. He runs back, and he's going to throw it as a lateral pass as the ball slipped out of his hands, out of bounds, and they're going to
grounding.
Yeah, they're going to throw.
Well, he didn't get anywhere near the line of scrimmage.
Well, are they going to make that a forward pass, or is that a
Well,
fumble?
he would have thrown a beanbag if he wanted. If it's forward pass, it's going to be grounding. If it slipped out of his hands and went backwards, which it almost appeared to, then they would have marked him. So yeah, they're going to mark. They're going to call him for grounding. But that'll be a loss of down. And that's a big loss.
That was a disaster for Taft, and it wasn't as bad as it could have been.
That's absolutely true.
So they're going to mark this ball at the line of scrimmage at the 8. The line to gain is the 32. It's 2nd down. That's a lot.
That is a lot. So that went from 2nd and 3 to 3rd and 25.
Taft's going to call a timeout. With 2:19 left in the 2nd quarter. And the Pirates linebackers were 15 yards off. Safeties were 3 yards off. They were playing a cover 3. Looked like a prevent defense rather than a come after him.
Yeah, and you just wonder, as we said, the rain started again. It's the light rain that's been going now, but I'm sure everything at this point's wet. Hard to get a grip on the ball. Looked like it just went between his hands on a low snap.
Did you get lonely?
Well, I turned around. You weren't here. I was thinking, sure turn.
Did you ask me anything?
Oh, no.
No more polls for Taft?
No, I'm not sure it'll be a really good
Empty set, 3rd down play. He drops that ball too. And it is going to be picked up by Pirates and walked into the end zone. And that's Luke Rogers, and they're going to give Luke Rogers, my man, the touchdown.
Luke Rogers.
Right time,
Johnny
right
on
place.
the spot. Yes, it was. And the big man gets 6.
And he put his arms up for a touchdown before he ever got off the ground.
Yep, they're still picking him up.
He said, put your arms up, you know it.
Yep.
You know it.
Yep. That may be enough for this particular group here. Or they could just be going for nachos. Or a hot dog or something. It's early. Maybe just getting a rush on the halftime. That's probably what it is.
Get better seats for the band.
That could be.
2:11. I keeped. And Trismala's kick is good to punctuate the Luke Rogers touchdown. How many times have we said that this year?
That's it.
48-6.
We say his name a lot, but I don't believe we've ever caught him for a touchdown. You think that's his first? Got it.
I think there was. I think he's done that before.
Has he? I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, the guy's around the ball all the time. I just don't remember it, but I don't remember what I had for breakfast.
I do know as an offensive line on special teams last week, he was the first one down on the punt coverage. So,
I remember that.
So let's not label offensive line as slow.
No.
And how about the prevent defense that I called out?
Yeah.
Only a touchdown by the Pirates.
Yep.
That was another snap that was put on the ground by the Taft quarterback, Acosta, and he had a man in his face as soon as he tried to get to it, but Rogers was there, who had beat his man and knocked his man down, and picked up the ball and slid into the end zone.
Well, we did a good job, and I don't remember who it was, but whoever got the quarterback first putting a helmet on it, which knocked that ball free again, and then, as you said, Luke, just Johnny on the spot, getting on it, getting those last 2 yards for the score.
I think Drismala's leg gets tired.
Nah.
How many kicks and extra point? It's even a short kick. He doesn't even get back. This is a line drive straight up the middle, bounces several times before it's picked up at the 15.
Oh,
they're looking for some room, which there's not, and he finds some across the 25, close to the 30, and that's a very good run back, brought down by Tobin Knoll.
That actually was a really nice run back, because I was laughing like there's just nowhere to go there, and somehow he found a seam in that sea of white that was in front of him and got a nice pickup. Because that was all him.
Luke Rogers back out there on that defensive line. No way you're keeping him off the field at this point after having scored the last touchdown. 2:02. I keep saying the clock in the second quarter, but we're still in the second quarter. Gift. Yeah. I mean, who meets him in the back? Who meets him in the backfield and throws him down? Luke Rogers.
Luke Rogers. Well, he's feeling it now. He wants another score.
But there's not a man that's going to block Mr. Rogers right now. Not anybody on Taft.
And that guy lined up across from him is a big dude.
Not big enough.
No.
Or not quick enough.
No, absolutely not.
After the loss, it's going to bring up 2nd and 12. Throw left side, in and out of the hands, incomplete.
Yeah, no, he was open.
This time linebacker Burke gets a breather. Smoka in for him. Bunn, the other linebacker, outside backer. Beatrick getting a breather. Parker Stevens in. Speed in the defensive backs, De Hoyas, Ramzinski, Drismala, and Solansky. Quarterback, straight keeper this time as he loses his footing as he gets to the line of scrimmage. And that's going to bring up 4th down. They didn't move the ball except for backwards on the Luke Rogers tackle, and that's going to bring up 4th and 12.
Well, the Pirates are going to call a timeout. They want as much time left on that clock as they can to have another chance to put points on the board before the half.
Because 48's not enough.
Well, you just never know. Crazy things happen all the time. It's an imperfect world.
Well, we've already mentioned some of the players, some of the non-starters getting some actions, and you're seeing some on special teams with Tobin Knoll making that last kick tackle, kick coverage. JV player all year. You said Andrew Peterson. With a 48-6 in the first half, you've got to think that some of these guys are going to get a lot more experience here in round 3 of the playoffs, which could be a big deal for the future.
Oh, it absolutely could, because this kind of experience is invaluable going forward, to give these guys a chance in this big of a moment, in this big of a stadium with a nice crowd like this.
Peterson on the punt return team out there on the right side, De Hoyas on the near side. Solansky back, he stands at his own 36.
Looks like they're coming. And they are. And they got it.
It's blocked. Still goes forward, bounces 30, takes a Taft bounce, 20-yard bounce all the way to the 50. It's going to go inside Poth territory to the 49 where Solansky lets it roll.
Rarely do you see a block where you end up with about a 25, 30-yard punt result net out of it. But yeah, back to what you were saying about some of the younger guys getting a chance, and that's a great opportunity too to rest some of these starters, moving forward to keep them fresh.
Let's see what Coach Casbrook, the offensive coordinator, likes to do with 1:06 left in the first half and 48-6.
I'll give you 3 guesses.
Give it to Bunn up the middle.
Well, that would be one.
Give it to Bunn up the middle. Good for 3.
Or you could send him left or right.
Now, the Pirates will take a knee as Robbie gets the snap, takes a knee with 34 seconds. Now, someone's going to call timeout or a penalty. It's going to be, we weren't set yet. It's going to be a false start against the Pirates. So.
Wow.
Well, we're not used to taking.
What? Not in the first half. Well, go ahead and run a play now. I mean, if we're not happy with that, let's just run it. Seriously?
They'll reset. 24 seconds, 23 seconds as the clock started. Now they're looking like they want to reset that. Yep. They're going to stop it with 19.
How about the fake knee jump pass?
Dan Marino?
Mm-hmm.
Dan Marino, Tim Tebow?
Uh-huh. Maybe not.
How about the full
Probably
knee?
just probably the smarter.
Toss the ball back to the
more
ref.
traditional way to go. Who am I?
So
to
that'll be
guess
the end of the
second best coach?
first half. Pirates, all Pirates having their way up 48-6 on the Taft Greyhounds. We're going to mute this link. It'll be the same link. You might have to refresh it on Poth ISD YouTube. Thanks for watching. On behalf of the Athletic Booster Club, the same link will be back in about 24 minutes from now. Thanks for listening. Both Pirates have come back on the field through the tunnel. Tunnel's deflating. We're in Victoria. It's round 3, Poth versus Taft. Regional semifinals winner gets Tidehaven, presumably in San Marcos, on the campus of Texas State. Pirates with a 48-6 lead into the second half. Hope that's enough and work on the things they need to be ready for Tidehaven, if that's the case.
Well, you would expect the Pirates to come out here and probably play it pretty straight, especially at the beginning of the second half, because we saw how fast Taft can score. But yeah, you would hope if you can extend this lead out a little bit, rest some starters, let some of the younger guys get some experience, this would be a really good opportunity to do that.
You're hearing the fans as we are on the home side, the Taft Greyhound side, and their fans welcoming their Taft Greyhounds back onto the field through their tunnel. Green T, white letters, T over the top of their Taft Greyhound tunnel. Pirates will get the ball back. Taft will kick off. They're going to kick off from left to right. Uphill battle for Taft, but the one series they scored, they looked really good.
They did. They definitely have playmakers on that side, but it's been all about the Pirates tonight. There's no doubt about it. Both lines of scrimmage, running back, quarterback, defense. I mean, just hitting on all cylinders. You couldn't really ask for a better start to a game than what the Pirates have put forward tonight so far.
Offensively and defensively, everything's clicking for the Pirates, and even got some of the younger boys in at on special teams, some on defense. Look for the more of the same here in the second half, as you can't take anything for granted. You still got to play football. You know Taft's going to come out looking to change things as they kick off. It's going to be taken by Solansky, picks it up off the ground at the 19, goes across to the right side, tripped up at the 25, falls down at the 27.
He definitely had a lane, just a nice shoestring grab there to get him down. But the good news is they're going to get a little more information this second half tonight than they got in the first half. Instead of that young man or that player, you're going to be able to throw out some names now that we got rosters.
We do have rosters. We do have Rowan Macias in the backfield for the Pirates. They're going to give it to him up the middle. He's met in the backfield, falls to the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Well, good job by the defense that time, plugging that hole early. No room to run.
That's also Parker Stevens out there at quarterback. That is not Zane Robbie. So that's Parker Stevens and Rowan Macias. Parker Stevens looking to go to the left side, keep it himself, looking for the edge, cuts back, he does it, good for a first. There's the flag at the 32. as he gets across the 40.
Dadgummit, because that's a nice little keeper there. Gets a nice pickup. It looks like we're gonna bring that back with a hold. But nice run nonetheless by Stevens.
Pirates got some new offensive line in there as well. They have Jared Garcia in there, blocking along with Rankin Ramzinski. Also, Adahir Ruiz. Adahir Ruiz suffered an injury earlier in the year. He's back. Nate Guevara, Seth Drismala lined out to the right side. Gabriel Selinsky will come out wide to the left. He's standing on the numbers of the 20. We're going to give it inside to Macias. He's going to have to try to make a move in the backfield to get back to the line of scrimmage where he's wrapped up and pushed back. So what was a 2nd and 15 will now be a 3rd and 16.
Just not much room to run there. Macias. Let's see what we got here on 3rd and long.
Stevens going to roll to his right. He's looking downfield. He throws it back to the line of scrimmage, complete, out of bounds. He's going to be way shy of the first, and the Pirates will send the punt team out.
Well, if you're Taft, that's certainly the way you wanted to start the second half. You came out and stopped us early. Didn't take much time off the clock. You're going to get the ball back. See what they can come up with.
Would be first down. Along with a holding call, gets turned into a loss, and the Pirates cannot get ahead of the sticks, and so they'll punt on their first series of the second half. They're up 48-6 on Taft. Drismala's punt.
Bounce.
We're going to bounce at the Taft 44, and it'll stop right there. Bounce 1 more yard into the 43. Down outside the left hash. And Taft will have their first possession of the second half.
Well, that was another example of how we were what really brought that drive to an early halt, because as you said, Parker had a nice run out to the left there, was going to pick up the first down. You get the holding penalty, get you way behind the chains, as you said, and it becomes a much more difficult situation trying to pick up the first down. See if the defense has continued to do what they've been doing.
Greyhounds force a punt on their first series. They look to try to capitalize here. Acosta looking to throw. Oh, right into Jake Gann's hands, but he drops it.
My man, I think he saw nothing but green in front of him, and he was ready to roll.
Matthew Bunn giving him a little head nod and a little hands out like my brother. What?
Yeah. Well, great coverage. I mean, nothing to take away from the nice coverage, but yeah, that was there for the taking, and I believe he's got 6 if he hangs on to that.
Surprised him as it hit him square in the hands.
That was a perfect pass.
2nd and 10. Acosta looks to throw again. Over the middle, he does. Incomplete. Lots of traffic up the middle.
A lot of traffic. Once again, the mist pretty much fell the entire halftime, so you're going to still be dealing with a wet ball here in the second half.
Umbrellas are still out. Rain that's falling is not falling hard, just enough to be a nuisance. On the 3rd down and 10 play from the Taft 44, from the Taft 43. Empty set, looks to the right side, now rolls to his left, throws left, ahead of the sticks, it's caught at the 45, inside the 45 of Poth.
Well, nice job by Acosta there, waiting for his receiver to run his route. Showed good patience, and once he did, hit him right on the money. Beetlejuice is back.
I was thinking peanut butter log mariachi. Long pass, right sideline, Taft. And the receiver had given up on the play. He was single man coverage by De Hoyos. De Hoyos is the only one that didn't give up, but he was overthrown.
He was, and I believe it, even if he keeps running, he was covered like a blanket on that particular route. But man, he's got a cannon.
That'll bring up 2nd down from the Pirate 43. give. Nothing
There we
happening as
go.
he's met in the backfield by 2 Pirates. He'll be tackled for a loss of 3. That's Jake Gann and Rankin Ramzinski. That's a tough team to run on.
It certainly is.
Jake Gann on the outside, left side outside backer. Ramzinski on the right end. Came together in the backfield. Going to roll out of the throw to the back out of the flats right side. He has room across the 35. He's pushed out of bounds short of the line to gain by about 2 yards.
Well, it certainly sets up a 4th down where you can go for it here without much hesitation. And that's that same route they've had success with several times tonight, where he just hits him on the flat. Defense playing off a little bit.
They'll go no huddle. They'll go quick. They're going to look to throw with a 1 yard to gain. And they do, and it's complete as he backpedals out of bounds just enough as the coverage there by Solansky.
Well, it was good pressure up the middle on the quarterback, but he didn't need much time to get that short route off, or the short pass off to that route that he ran in the flat, because he didn't need but a yard. So that's about what they picked up.
Solansky closing from that safety position to get the back in the flats. He had a lot of room to cover, and he got there a step late. A lot to ask for safety to come get the back out of the flats.
Yeah.
Solansky was there. 1st and 10, Taft. Ball spotted at the Poth 30. Acosta to keep it up the middle, met by Gann. Tries to strip it as he brings it down, does it across the 30. Good for a gain of a couple, maybe.
Nice wrap up on the tackle. Short gain. He's having a good night.
Gann's everywhere.
Well, there are a lot of them having good nights tonight.
Luke Rogers.
Luke Rogers is certainly one that comes to mind. Matthew Bunn. Zane Robbie.
Because Mana's leg has to be tired. Motion to the left. Acosta looks to throw. He's met. That's Luke Rogers, who has him in the grasp. He's still able to get rid of it, and the man catches it on the sideline for a 1st down, all the way down to the 13.
I tell you what, that is incredible. He is wrapped up by Luke Rogers, and that's like being in a bear trap, and he is still somehow able to get enough on that throw to find his receiver downfield for the 1st down on that left sideline. That was just a heck of a play. It really was. I mean, Luke got through there, made a great pass rush, and he's still able to get it off.
He's going to throw again. It's a screen to the right side. Over pursued a little bit as he cuts back. Tackled at about the 6.
Well, it looks like we came on a blitz, and that screen went right behind the blitz, but sometimes that's a recipe for a problem if you're the defense. Matthew Bunn definitely got some pressure.
It's going to be 2nd down. They need 3 for a 1st. They can get the 1st down as the marker's at the 3. Looks to throw across the middle, out in and out of his hands, incomplete in the end zone.
Just a little too much mustard on that one. Set up a 3rd down.
He's going to bring him 3rd and 3 for a 1st. And 2 down territory here.
Oh, for sure. No doubt.
6:10 left in the 3rd quarter. They trail the Pirates 48-6. Empty backfield. Quick out to right side. He one-hops him, incomplete.
Well, they're throwing those quick passes. They want to get rid of the ball before the pressure gets there because it's getting there in a big hurry. And I think that time maybe rushed it. A little low on the throw.
Costa comes to the sideline talking to the coach just outside the numbers. He'll walk back as the line will get set. 6:07. This is a 4th down play. They need 3. Ball's going to be snapped from the 6.
Let's go, boys.
Motion, right side, low snap, throw over the middle.
Knocked down.
Knocked down. That is safety. Number 3, Gabriel Solansky.
Selansky on the nice play there to knock that ball away at the last second. He had a receiver in the end zone, but not able to get it to him because of the defense. And that's a great stand there by the Poth defense. They moved the ball down the field with a couple of incredible plays by Acosta and able to hold them out of the end zone. That's huge.
Parker Stevens will bring the offense back on the field. Long way to go as the ball spotted at their own 6. He's got Macias to his right. He'll pull it, read option. Stevens on the keeper, looking for room on the right side as he dances, still moving. It's going to be good for a gain of a couple. This ball spotted just inside the 10. It's going to be 2nd and 6.
Well, good job getting out away from your end zone there. You got to be careful when you're that far down deep in your own territory. Showed some shiftiness there to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Read option this time. Get to Macias. He's got room left edge. Can he get past him? He does. Breaks the tackle. 25-30 across the 30 to the 33. Good run. Rowan Macias.
Great job following your blocks, picking up a big first down. You could see he was emphasizing ball security there, which obviously is very important. Nice run by Macias.
Gets them out of the shadow of their own end zone with 4:50 to go in the third quarter. Stevens pulls it this time from Macias. Read option. He slips as he gets around the edge, and he had a little bit of room there.
He did, and I think that was just some field conditions got him on that one. Just feet went right out from under him on that wet turf.
Still good for a gain of 3. That's going to bring up 2nd 7. Ball spotted at the Pirate 35. 4:30 in the third. Pirates up big, 48-6. Second possession of the second half for the Pirates. No points scored yet in the second half by either team. Give Macias, he has to jump over to fall forward. A loss, if anything.
Well, the defense is in the backfield with him once the handoff is made, so that's tough sledding there, trying to get past that much pressure once they're in your backfield. Going to bring up 3rd and long for the Pirates.
Has Stevens thrown the ball yet?
Yes. He threw that little short pass over on the right last drive. Rolled out.
He'll have 3rd and long here. Read option. He gives it. This time end around. Selansky dances.
Come on.
He's close.
Ooh.
He's going to be ruled just short as he gets across the 40. Long 41, but he's going to need a yard to get the first.
Yep, right at a yard. It appears the offense is still on the field. Looks like we're going to go for it. I like it. Just keep that clock running.
17 on the play clock. See how long they want to let it go. Kasprick waving. Offensive coordinator waving. They're going to move Macias to the right side of the offense. 8 to snap the ball. Give us to Macias. They met in the backfield. Pirates are not going to get this as he's pushed backwards.
No, I don't even believe he got back to the line of scrimmage. Well, that's once again the Taft defense just being in the backfield at the exchange.
Taft will take over at the Pirate 40, and it'll be first down. 2:51 left in the third quarter. Still no team scored in this third quarter. Umbrellas are still out. Empty backfield for Acosta. He looks to his left. He's going to throw over the middle. It's caught for a gain of 4 and tackled immediately. Owen Beatrick, Matthew Bunn over there along with Seth Drismala.
There's
Compton's hearing somebody.
some variations of names by our PA guy. He missed the tutorial before the game started.
We got a Taft player down. He's on his feet. Training staff is tending to him. We have 2:38 left in the third quarter. Pirates up over the Greyhounds, 48-6. Winner plays the Tidehaven Tigers in San Marcos next week for the regional finals.
Yeah, you don't want to look ahead, but oh man, if we can just keep doing what we're doing here tonight, that sets up a really exciting matchup for next week.
Tidehaven won earlier today, I believe, with a score of 47-0 over Wallace Brazos. Round 4 is as far as the Pirates went last year, as they met the buzzsaw Franklin, who went on to win the state championship in their second state championship berth. I think they lost the previous year on the last play. And they played like it last year.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, that was a team certainly with a purpose, with a lot of good athletes on both sides of the ball.
Franklin's still undefeated this year. However, they've moved up a division. They're big 3A now.
And we wish them well as they get out of our division. He's holding that shoulder, it looks like.
The Greyhound player coming off at midfield. He's walking off under his own power, but not wanting to move that left arm, and lots of attention on that left shoulder.
Oh, come on.
Made the offensive move. They're going to see if they're going to call that on the defense, or they're going to wait.
Yeah, Poth showed some pressure there. Left side of the line jump for Taft.
So that was the 2nd and 6. We'll make it a 2nd 11.
Even better.
Ball spotted at the 42 of Poth. Drops back, looking to throw over the middle. He does, deep over everybody.
Well, that just looked like a jailbreak in the Taft. I'm down. We're talking about Tidehaven. It's going to be hard. In that Taft backfield, a lot of white jerseys coming at him, and he was just lucky to get rid of the ball. I think he was just trying to maybe hoping for a 50-50 ball downfield on the seam, but the receiver just not in the area.
2 minutes, 11 seconds left in the third. Play clock at 15. Low snap, drops back, looks over the middle. It's going to be a screen again. They have room. 40, 35, 30, 25, first down, and then some inside the 15, all the way down to the 10. Big play by the Greyhounds.
Well, you make the perfect call on the blitz, and you got the little screen out to the right. Just nobody there once he caught the ball. A lot of room to run.
It's going to be 1st and goal from the 10. 1:30 to go in the third. Quarterback keeper left side. He comes up trying to get outside. He does. Pushed out of bounds close to the 5.
Yeah, I was just watching our guy that slipped when he hit the track. I'm just making sure he was good. Actually, I don't guess that's a track, is it? But it's a hard surface that's now slick.
Second and goal from the 6.
See if the defense can bow up here, keep them out of the end zone once again.
Drops back, looks to throw. He's pressured, right side where the screen was. Incomplete. And Seth Drismala comes up and makes sure it's incomplete.
Yes, he did.
He arrives the same time the ball was over the hands of the intended receiver, Steven Rivera.
Yeah, and it definitely looked like they were trying a very similar, if not the same play that they got us on a second ago, but we were much more prepared for it that time on the defensive side.
3rd and goal from the 6. Taft, empty set, looking to the left side, throws it over the middle. Pass is broken up and incomplete. there was another receiver behind the deflection that looked like he had a chance to make it, but was unable to do so.
Yeah. That was just a couple of. There was great defense on the initial deflection, but I think we may just be a little lucky there because it just was deflected right to him. He just wasn't able to hang on to the ball.
That'll bring up a 4th down play. Taft leaves the offense out there. They need 6 yards to get to the goal line. 1:08 left in the third.
Let's do it again.
Straight drop back. He's looking over the middle. Pressured again. Caught at the 4. And he turns it up inside for a touchdown. Little out wide.
Little Rob on this outside.
Lots of bells and horns as the Taft Greyhounds puts their second touchdown up. Makes it a 48-12 ball game.
Well, as you said, they're going to keep fighting. There's no quit on them. So if you think because of a big deficit they were just going to come out here and lay down, they have put that thought to rest.
Extra point has plenty of leg as it clears the bleachers on that side, and it is good.
It's a good kicker.
48-13, 1:02 left in the third, and the Pirates, who are struggling on offense in the third quarter, will have a chance at it again to make up for that.
Well, it's definitely a different look than what we saw from the first half with the Pirates, where we were just putting up points like crazy. But we're still playing hard. The defense. There's been some good plays. We've shot ourselves in the foot a couple of times with penalties that have hurt some of our drives. So we'll see if we can keep it a little cleaner this time and just move the chains and methodically run some clock and drive the ball down the field.
Poth Athletic Booster Club bringing you this free audio broadcast of Texas High School Football Round 3 Regional Semifinals from Victoria. Your Poth Pirates on top of the Taft Greyhounds 48-13 with 1:02 left in the third quarter.
It appears that the rain is now picking up again as it starts to rain a little harder.
Three-man stand across the 15-yard line for the Pirates. The left side, Selansky will take this at his 10. He's going to cut across to the right side, all the way across midfield. Cut up. 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He cuts across midfield. He has two men to beat. He does. 40, 35, 30. Now he has a bunch of guys to beat as he goes inside the 35 or 25. Close to the 20, Gabriel Selansky, big kick return.
What a heck of a run. Now that is exactly what the Pirates needed. Taft's able to go down and score, and then you just get that momentum right back with a fantastic kickoff return. I really thought he had it.
I think that's the first play of the second half that the Pirate offense will snap on the Taft side of the field.
I believe you are correct.
Due totally to the return of Gabriel Selansky. 1st and 10, Pirates from Taft 22. And the ball's on the ground, and there's a flag, and the whistle's blown dead before it's recovered.
That was funky. False start.
Left side of that offensive line moved or fell down. Something was awkward or funky. Pushes the Pirates back. Colin Ramzinski on offense. Your starting cornerback on defense. Getting an opportunity. Jared Padilla out there on the offensive line. Parker Stevens, the quarterback, Rowan Macias in the backfield. They'll give it to Macias. Cuts back. Left and right. Across the 25 to the 24, and that'll bring up a second down.
Well, once again, just tough running up in the middle. I mean, the defensive pressure is just closing the holes before you can get to them.
I'm sorry, I said 2. It's 12. I'm looking at the wrong marker after the false start. That'll bring up second down and 12. This give us to De Hoyos, and he's met in the backfield. Tackle brought down for a loss of 5. He's tackled at the 30. Pirates are going backwards.
Well, as we go side to side, that speed of the Taft defense is getting there on the edge before we do. And once you're there, there's no place to go. So as you said, that one cost us about 3 or 4 yards there to set up third and about 15.
That'll be the end of the third quarter. Taft, in the third quarter alone, scores 7, Pirates 0. However, the big scores, both 48, Taft 13, and we'll have 12 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. And Robbie and Bunn on the offensive side of Poth has been on the bench for the second half.
Well, there have been some lineup changes, and again, I mean, we've done some good things. The penalties are what's, I think, really costing us on the momentum on these drives, because we're making some nice plays. Parker had a nice run, call back. We had another play there where you're just getting yourself too far behind the chains early in the downs.
Pirates will now be moving to the right. 3rd and 17. Chains not yet set, as Parker's already asking for the ball, and the umpire will come in, stand over the center to make sure that everybody's ready to go. Not just Parker Stevens.
Ready to go. Let's go.
They'll back off now. He's looking to pass. He better get rid of it. It's going to be an incomplete pass as it's a forward. Hit one hops. De Hoyos, Stevens was covered up.
Well, smart play to get rid of the ball. Don't take the sack. I mean, you can see the offense staying out here on this one because you're sort of in no man's land. Because you would think you're on the very edge of field goal range at best, and a punt's not going to do you a lot of good.
How about a wide receiver screen pass? Try to beat the blitz here that's coming after Stevens. A little bit of taste of your own medicine, Taft. Let's see what they do. 4th and 17, no screen. He's looking downfield. He's going to step up in the pocket. He throws, incomplete. Intended for Colin Ramzinski.
Well, plenty on the pass. Just good coverage. But it gave the receiver a chance to make a play.
So the Greyhound offense will take over from at their own 30. They'll have 11:50 left in the game. They trail by a bunch.
Yeah, I still like our chances, but I would like to see us clean some of this stuff up just a little bit.
Acosta looking left side, out of the reach, incomplete. And that's going to be a
Should
flag.
be a flag, yes, sir.
Out of the reach, there's another one out of this back. This man threw the flag 30 yards. And what happened is the receiver, it was out of his reach. It bounces back up in the air, and he, World Cup style, kicks it into the stands.
Are they going to go delay a game or unsportsmanlike?
It was
It
wet.
was wet. I like it. We got jokes on this side. Oh, they are going unsportsmanlike. I thought they may sometimes they'll just do a delay a game there, you know, if you kick the ball away.
That was too deliberate, I think.
Yeah.
Well,
it was a good kick.
the second flag that threw at 30 yards, there's no way he's not going to get his way. If you throw that flag that far.
Yeah. No, it was a really nice toss.
So,
Put an eye out with a kick like that.
second and 25. Ball spotted from their own
Oh, no.
15.
I hope that's not us. Defense. I wonder if they're simulating the snap call.
No, that was against the offense. Backed him up.
I thought they walked forward. Yeah, that's against them. I believe this might. This is this. Well, unless he's just gotten confused which way he's facing. They're walking off on them.
Second, I can't even count. Ball spotted at the 10. They need to get to the 40. That would be 30 yards. Drops back under pressure over the middle. Incomplete. Into the arms of the wide receiver Suarez.
He was looking in the wrong direction. Me. I got too preoccupied with that.
I think they're replacing these guys. Shift change.
I'm just hoping it's not that.
All right, third down play. Forever. Drops back. They're going to run a screen to the right
there.
side. Wrapped
Right
up and got away from him. 15, 20, 25. And he gets all the way back to the original line of scrimmage, the 30. That's going to be a gain of 20 yards, and he was met at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that looked like that was absolutely going nowhere, and we had him for no gain, and he's somehow able to shake that defender. I didn't see who was we're in that part of the field again where it's really hard for me to see numbers with the glass. But then just great second effort fighting for those extra yards. And as you said, picked up another 15 or so.
So the Greyhounds will punt.
Or at least showing it.
Showing punt. Hunter standing in his own 20. They'll need 10 yards if they fake it. They won't. He'll punt it. It's blocked. That's Gann.
Oh boy.
And they'll cover it up their own, but there's Jake Gann again.
That a boy. Man, he's just checking all kinds of boxes tonight.
All right.
That's second block.
Pirate, with some second string offensive players, will have first and 10 from the Taft 21. Then, as Rusty was saying, with Parker Stevens at the helm, Rowan Macias in the backfield, like to see some points on the board here, guys.
Absolutely. Well, I love seeing these guys get a chance to play, and let's see what they've got.
Stevens looks to throw, looking left side, man-to-man, single coverage. He goes up and gets it, touchdown,
baby!
Beautiful pass, caught
really
at
was.
the end zone. I think that's Colin Ramzinski. Went right back to him. Beautiful.
That absolutely was. That was beautiful on both ends of that play. That was a really nice pass. Put it in the perfect spot. And then he goes up, high points the ball, and comes down with it with a defender all over him. But, man, good for Parker. That was a great pass.
Good for Parker, good for Colin Ramzinski.
Yep.
He beat his man
Yep.
one-on-one, went up and got it. Right on the sideline, just across the goal line. What'd I say?
No, that was me.
Oh. Just Mala's extra point. Good. Pirates 55. Taft Greyhounds 13. And we have 10:39 left in the game.
Well, there we go. That give you a little more breathing room. Putting a double nickel up on the board. He really did do a nice job going up and getting that pass. Because, I mean, that guy was all over him on the defender. Because you're thinking, man, that's going to be tough.
Only thing that could be better would we'd be closer to home and have a short drive.
Yeah, yep, we got a bit of a drive back.
Tidehaven awaits next week. Be some December football to be played, as long as the Poth Pirates can hold on to this game in the last 10 minutes, and they'll face Tidehaven in San Marcos on the campus of Texas State. Big stadium coming away next week.
Yeah, excited about that one. Another nice venue they're going to let us wander around in.
Young guys out on kick coverage. Noel, Neudorfer, Kopecky. Bounces at the 18, backwards. They're going to fake the reverse. He keeps it. That's Peterson, makes him miss. And finally brought down by a group of Pirates out at the 19.
Well, good job not being fooled by the fake reverse there. Nice pursuit by the coverage team.
Defensive starters back out there. All of them.
Oh, really?
All of them. With the exception of defensive line Daniel Wiedner. .55, or your linebacker Carson Smoka in there. He's in there for Burke. No timeout.
Yep.
Taft.
Yep.
10:28 left in the game. Pirates up 55-13. We're in Victoria, and we just want the 10 minutes to go by.
Yes, we do. Perhaps they looked up and saw the starters back in the game and thought, "Wait, that's not the play we need for this."
Those are the guys we've scouted this whole time.
Yeah. Ixnay on the play.
The starters, with the exception of a couple, Carson Smoka, as we said, in there, Daniel Wiedner in there, big man on that defensive line.
Mm-hmm.
Sophomore getting some action. In between Luke Rogers and Rankin Ramzinski is a nice place to be. Let's see what Wiedner can do. Surge just pushes him back, Acosta, and there's Wiedner on the tackle. How about that? Makes the pile go backwards.
Yes. Yeah, that's a different feel in terms of pressure on that offensive line.
No gain. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, the man across from him was in a full back pedal once contact was initiated.
Inside 10 to play. Motion towards the left. They're going to follow him.
Oh,
Closes up. He's met. Tackled. That's
God.
Rankin Ramzinski. Matthew Bunn. Good for a gain of 3. Then it's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
that's our halftime menu guy. Were you aware that? Well, no, I can't mention it. They're not a sponsor.
They're not a sponsor.
No, I'm not going to mention it. But they were going over the delicious menu available here at the stadium.
No, not at the stadium. At a fast food place down the road.
But I
Pass
thought it was
incomplete. No, they told him the address to go there.
Did they really?
Yeah. Pass is incomplete on the 3rd down, I swear to God.
I thought they were saying what we have here, and I thought it was really weird to have coleslaw.
Fresh coleslaw.
It was coleslaw.
Fresh.
Delicious coleslaw.
4th and a long 5. Ball's going to be spotted at the 25 of Taft, and they're going to send the punt team out. 9:06 left in the game.
I think about backing up a little bit more. Just to give yourself a fighting chance.
Do you have a snapper can get it back there?
Sure. Yeah, because he just needs about another 4 yards.
Punter stands inside his 15. This one's going to get off.
Oh, yeah.
The left-footed punt. I've never even noticed.
I don't think
Coming
it's
it up.
left-footed.
Bounces across midfield, inside the 40 to the 42.
He just took the closest available. That was more of a here they come kick it.
All right, so we got a new quarterback in for the Pirates. One freshman, Major Luna. Zone read. He'll give it to Macias, who's met in the backfield. It's going to be a loss of 2 or 3.
Well, again, young guys getting a chance in a big moment here in the playoffs.
Deep into the play.
Absolutely.
Round 3 was for a long time known around town as just as far as the Pirates could get. Canedo a few years ago, round 3. Rogers before round 3. Van Vleck before round 3. Until last year, breaking through that. Major Luna, right side keeper, looking for room. He's going to try to get around the edge, and he's going to
Turf Monster got him.
fall on his own forward momentum, trying to shake him at the 35, and we're going to bring up 3rd and 12. Breaking that through that 3rd round ceiling last year, and here being the 3rd round tonight, trying to do the same thing and finish this thing off in the last 8 minutes to find round 4 regional finals for 2 years in a row. So quite a feat. 3rd and 12. Luna drops back to pass. He's under pressure. Rolls to his right, looking for room. He's going to bring it back down, go out of bounds. And that'll bring it 4th down. He's going to lose two more.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Once again, the defense is just getting in the backfield too quick. He really doesn't have a chance to look downfield, find it, go through his progression. He's pretty much running for his life once he started to roll out.
So the punt team will come out inside 7. Jasmala's going to not be in a hurry to get the punt off. He finally does. Good punt. Bounces to the 15. 10. It's a race. It'll be a touchback.
Man, great punt.
65-yard punt.
Yeah, he had somebody coming in from his left side in a big hurry, and he was able to get it off, and he just kind of popped it. It didn't even look like he really got everything into that and blasted that down the field, and looked for a second like we were really going to be able to pin him deep. Just couldn't get that ball to stop bouncing.
Ball will flip fields in 6:41 left in the game. Pirates at 55-13 on the Taft Greyhounds. Making some substitutions now in there on defense. Defensive line. Julian Trevino. Little pitch in the backfield. He's looking for room. Cuts across. Middle's wide open. They're going to finally get him as he goes across the 30, but it's going to be good for a 1st down.
Well, we did a good job turning back inside, but he was able to cut back, plant his foot, and get into that next level for a nice pickup.
Aiden Reed getting to see some action. Larson Juke. Smoka and Noel are your linebackers. Met in the backfield this time, breaks a couple tackles. They're going to have to break. Ball's out. Pirates are not celebrating, so I'm going to guess that Taft got it back. If so, it's going to be a gain of 5.
Yeah, we're getting contact early. We're just not finishing the tackle, and they're able to shake us loose and get 4 yards after contact. Not a huge pickup, but it's going to 2nd and 5, it looks like.
Nate Kopecki in on defense. Inside 5 to play. 2nd and 5 for Taft. Ball spotted at their own 37. Looking to throw out of the flats. Left side incomplete. He had 2 Pirates waiting on him. Owen Pietrek and Colin Ramzinski.
May have peaked upfield. You got 2 Pirates bearing down on you. That may have affected that non-catch.
Andrew Peterson in there at the corner. Quarterback keeper Acosta looking for room on the right side. Good for close to a 1st. Gain of about 4. They're going to move to chains. Not quite yet to his own 45 with just about 4 minutes left. They trail 55-13. lot of seniors on that Greyhounds probably starting to realize that football days are just about over.
Yeah,
It's always a tough time.
It really is. That's a tough spot.
Acosta over the middle.
Oh! A couple of white jerseys may have had a chance at that one. That was into traffic.
Taft and Acosta at the quarterback is a junior. Acosta will come back next year, which means Taft is going to be around next year as well.
Yeah, that's not good news for anybody having to play Taft because he's definitely a talent at that spot.
2nd and 10. Empty set. Trying to get him to jump. Hard count. Looking over the middle of the field. Pass broken up by Seth Rasmala, and he's beating himself for not catching that one.
Yeah, he was already on the way to the end zone. He was setting up his blocks.
It's an incomplete pass, and the clock is ticking. So they're going to run the clock out from here. 3rd and 10.
Yeah, it looked like they started at about 6 minutes because I was noticing on change of possessions they weren't stopping or anything.
Looking to the left side, flats, ball complete. Fights to get across the midfield. He does. He's going to be a couple yards shy of the first down.
No, still don't have it.
4th and 2. At the Pirate 49. 2:15 to play. Whistle's dead. Taft's going to call a timeout. And Rusty's going to lose his mind in the box. Hey, maybe you get some seniors in there.
No, that could be. It could. I'm not one to second guess anybody.
What? 2:10 to play.
It's a little puzzling. I'll be honest, but
Pirates
I'm sure
are
he's
going
got a good reason.
Pirates are going to move forward. They're going to get round 4. They're going to get for 2 years in a row now. Round 3 is not the limit for the Pirate football team. It's Coach Luna, Coach Kasprick, Coach Smith, Coach Hemby, Coach Fry, all those guys. I know I'm missing some. It's going off the top of my head here. Putting in work since August. All the boys. Coach Salinas, Coach Lynn, Hemby, if I didn't name him, Walker. All the coaching staff and the team, both the junior varsity and varsity. Man, what an accomplishment for everybody.
It definitely is, and as you pointed out, I mean, this is a tremendous amount of effort and time and work that these guys put in, coaches and players alike. That goes back to the two-a-days in August, but they still do two-a-days, and to have this kind of result. As a result, to show for it, that's really something to be excited about.
In the round, Suarez gets it in the backfield, finds the right edge, good for a first down, close to the Pirate 40, and inside 2 minutes left, Taft's moving the chains.
Yeah, no, this team can really be proud of where we are, but we've got work left to do. I think I like as we go forward. This team's got a lot of weapons. There's a lot of things you have to worry about when you play the Pirates.
Costa gives it up in the backfield again and around to the left side. Gain of about 6 to the Pirate 35. I want to see some of these young Pirates on the tackle. I think Nate Kopetsky was getting off the pile there. 1:20 to go. Empty set. Costa looking over the middle of the field, throws it, complete, and met immediately. He's tackled at the 10. Big gain for Taft. Big tackle, Nate Kopecki.
That was a heck of a tackle, but a nice pass and a big pickup. Well, as you can see, if you give him time to work through his progressions, this kid's definitely a talented passer.
It's going to be another timeout called here with 37 seconds left in the game, and Taft looking to finish on a positive note here.
But he definitely paid for the catch. That was a heck of a tackle.
thank you to the Booster Club, and thank you guys for listening. There's a number of you out there listening. We can see the numbers, and we appreciate you. There's choices. There's a video broadcast as well. There's a subscription on NFHS, and this is archived as well. You can go back and go to Poth ISD YouTube and listen to these recordings of the playoffs so far. This is number 3. We broadcasted all 3 of them. Thank you, Rusty, for being with me again tonight. Bill Miller, the first round, and the Booster Club board. There's a number of them for enabling this and putting this together.
Well, it's always a pleasure. It's a fun time of year to be part of Pirate football.
Costa.
Uh-oh.
Jailbreak.
Look out.
And it's complete at the 12. It's going to be a loss, and he's wrapped up immediately. And he's not getting up real easy. I didn't see who's on that tackle. That is Aiden DeHoyas that had a 15-yard head start.
Easily. Yeah, that was a head of steam once he arrived on the scene.
That man leaked out of the backfield. He still got his hands on his hips. That was a formed tackle. He had nowhere to go. 23 seconds left, and that guy leaked out of the backfield to the right. He was open the whole time. Acosta was looking downfield and checked down to him. And when he's checked down to him, DeHoyas also checked down.
Yes, he did. Yeah, he was waving his arms like crazy. He wanted that ball until it came to him.
And then he wanted more on it from Acosta.
Yep. Sooner than this. This last resort stuff gives him time to find me.
So there's 23 seconds left. Pirates up 55-13. The only question left is, can we keep Taft out of the end zone here on the final few plays?
Well, if you're on the defensive side, that's got to be your mindset. Because every play you want to execute to the best of your ability, and that's the task right here. Don't let them score.
They'll go empty backfield, trips to the left side. They're stacked up over there. Across the middle of the field, broken up, incomplete. See if they'll stop the clock, and they'll stop it at 15. That receiver gets up limping. That's number 11, Enrique Rodriguez.
Clock's running again.
They're going to switch out the balls. They don't even have the ball set. Clock's running 4,
This should be
3,
the last play.
2. They'll not blow it dead. Acosta's going to try to break free, be tackled at the 10-yard line. He won't get in the end zone, and our final score will be 55-13. Congratulations to the Poth Pirates. They move on to the regional finals against Tidehaven in San Marcos next week.
Well, that's about as good as you can do it. I mean, all aspects we talked about all night. It gets hard to describe it in a different way than you've already done it 3 or 4 times tonight. But the offense was outstanding. The defense was outstanding. Special teams, everything, both sides of the ball. That is about as efficient and clean as you can start a football game to get out to that big lead. And then just we're able to get some younger players in the second half, get some experience, rest some starters. So, I mean, this was a perfect night for the Pirates in terms of what you're looking for against a good Taft team.
Congratulations to the Poth Pirate football team. They move on. December football will be played. Pirates will travel to San Marcos next week for the regional finals. Rusty, thanks for broadcasting with me again. My name is Les Miller, and thank you to the Poth Athletic Booster Club and Poth ISD.